All right. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Jessiva Allen. I am a singer songwriter and a crowdfunding coach, and I have a passion to help equip, fund, and help artists put out their music. And now, today, we have a special announcement. We have the official launch of the Financially Free Artist Summit today, happening right now. So if you haven't gotten your free art summit ticket, definitely put summit in the chat and I can get that to you. But the reason I'm so excited for this event is we have a brand new lineup of 14 plus speakers talking about how to become financially free as an artist. Create art, fuel your dreams, and live abundantly. And I wanted to share a little bit about who we have on and what's happening. Hey, Haruka, welcome. Good to see you. So if you haven't gotten your summit ticket, definitely put summit in the chat. If you guys are a part of the summit, go check your emails. It is in your inbox right now. It is right there so that you can hear from these amazing speakers. So I want to share about who's on today, because today we have an amazing lineup of speakers. Tomorrow we have another amazing lineup. And then we have a Q&A with our speakers on Thursday. And then I'm going to be sharing a little bit about crowdfunding on Friday. So definitely get your ticket. It is free to attend. And these speakers are going to be sharing from their hearts what created financial abundance for each of them and what they're honestly really good at, right? So we've got someone talking about how she utilizes her production skills as a session singer or session producer. We have someone talking about collaboration. We have someone talking about crowdfunding. We have someone talking about how to use graphic design to build your brand. We have a lot of things coming up. So definitely, if you have any questions, or if you're signed up for the summit and you want to know a little bit more about who's speaking, what's happening, have any questions, definitely put them in the chat. And I want to share a little bit about our speakers today. So today we have the amazing lineup of me and myself talking about crowdfunding. We've got BB Lee talking about energy alignment, how to not hit the income ceilings that you keep hitting, right? We keep, some of us as artists or entrepreneurs or just people in general have this income ceiling that we believe that we're worth, or we believe that we have to stop there. When in reality, there's a lot of things that we self sabotage, and we can actually create blocks for receiving. And I see this all the time in crowdfunding. People believe that they can only receive so much. So they stop themselves at a certain point. They stop asking, they stop creating, they stop going after it. And BB really talks about how to align your mind, heart, soul into the things that are, that you want in life, right? If you want abundance in your life, there's some things that you can step into that maybe are unfamiliar or your parents never taught you. She talks all about that. And then we've got Ill Factor. Ill, I want to read what I posted on Instagram about him because he's just so awesome. And if you guys go through my Instagram page, you can see a reel that I did with Ill. But not only is Ill Factor Grammy Award winning, having worked with artists like Justin Timberlake, Kelly Rowland, Sia, and more. But what really strikes me about Ill is his huge heart to make an impact in the lives of artists. And guys, if you want to learn from the best, Ill is the best. Not only that, he's so down to earth, and he really breaks down in the interview what it's like to be in the industry, like the real view, like nothing fake about this guy. He is the real deal, and he's really going to be giving away like one of the most amazing free gifts that I've ever seen in any of the summits. This is the seventh one I've done. It is membership to his Beat Academy. It is literally membership to his Beat Academy that is happening right now. So if you don't have access to the summit, definitely put summit in the chat. Here's the thing with his Beat Academy, it's 60 plus videos of him coaching you how to produce. A Grammy award winning producer who's been featured with Justin Timberlake, Kelly Rowland, Sia, all these amazing, amazing pop artists, teaching you how to do it himself, going through it. And like, I can't speak enough for this guy. I mean, he is so cool. So if you want access to his Beat Academy and how he produces at all, definitely put some in the chat and I can get you the link so that you can have that for free. Guys, he's charged like multiple hundreds, thousands of dollars to be part of his Beat Academy. And he's not doing that for this summit. He's literally giving this away to you. So definitely put something in the chat if you want to hear more about him. All right. So we've got BB Lee. We've got Ill Factor. We've got Miriam Schulman. Miriam Schulman is an amazing, amazing artist, but also an artist coach. She helps artists become financially abundant. And I'm talking about like painting artists, which is a little bit of a breakaway from what we do at the Financially Free Artists, which is mostly focused on musicians. But the cool thing that she's going to be talking about is AI and how AI can impact your business, how AI can support your business. And do you ever feel like you run out of time to do things, right? Do you ever feel like there has to be a faster way to do this? I have to be a more efficient way to do this. That's where AI comes in. It doesn't replace humanity. And I think a lot of artists are scared of AI because it's like, oh my gosh, is AI going to replace creativity? Is AI going to replace things? Miriam talks about you don't have to be scared of AI. You can actually utilize it to work in your favor and actually utilize it so that your time is more efficient. Has anyone ever struggled with perfectionism? Okay, if you struggle with perfectionism, you may need to go into AI so that you can get things done faster and more efficiently so that you can do what matters and you can make perfect your music or you can make other things perfect. But your marketing, something like that, you can do things a little bit faster even if it's not perfect. And it's still great, right? So that is what Miriam Schulman is going to be talking about. Ayaz Hussein, guys. Ayaz is legit. If you didn't see, me and Ayaz did a live a few weeks ago, or actually last week, and he talks about how he helps people go from 0K well, 0K, 0 to 100K streams and without ads, just simply by social media. He is an amazing social media marketing strategist, and he's been doing it for companies like Sony and TuneCore UK. I mean, like big names, and he has helped in the industry for a long time. He knows what he's talking about. So what he's giving away is a 6-week release strategy to your actual next project, right? Your next single, your next album, your next EP. A 6-week social media release strategy. He walks you through exactly how to do it, what to do. And here's the thing, guys. If you listen to someone who knows what they're doing and you do it, you'll get results. If you don't implement, you don't do the work, you're not going to get the results. But Ayaz has laid it out in a 6-week plan, and it's pretty amazing. Hi, Clara. Welcome. Okay, so then we have Daxton Page. Daxton is talking about storytelling, and I would suggest if you are looking into social media, you want to look into Ayaz and Daxton, because Daxton is a master storyteller. He knows how to utilize storytelling that sells, right? We as artists, there can be a connotation around the word sales. That's anybody, it could be artist, could be somebody else. But here's the thing: sales is actually service. Sales is actually storytelling. Sales is actually you putting in the effort to get to know your audience, to get to know who is listening to you, so that you can relate to them in the way that they need. Why do we make music? Why are we artists? Because we want people to relate. We want people to see their humanity. We want people to experience joy and sadness and loss, and let them know it's okay to experience these things, right? So I don't know why you do music, but that's a lot of the reason why I do music. And Daxton helps you utilize that so that you can reach your audience in a deeper way, in a stronger way, build that connection, and you guys can do it together. So that's Daxton. And then we've got Michelle Lynn, who is talking about your artistic brand. How do you brand yourself? Like, what are the words that go with your brand? What are the aesthetics and the colors that go with your brand? And she breaks down 3 ways to implement your brand in an everyday life. She is a classical pianist, guys. So she could be like any classical pianist, but because she has her brand down, she gets gigs all the time. She works at a university. She's actually also a coach, an artist coach who helps artists do this as well. So Michelle is amazing. She's got a lot of energy. She creates so many artists who have the ability to monetize on their gifts, like their personal gifts. Because if you know yourself, you can get to know your brand. And that's what Michelle Lynn is talking about. Then we've got Patricia Daly talking about how to break into the artist industry, right? How do we break into, oh, sorry. This is live. You get that. So let me start over here. Patricia is talking about how to break into the wedding industry as an artist, as a musician. She's a classical harpist, and she talks about how to get gigs at weddings so that you can create some income. You can know how to price it. You can know how to structure things, know how to serve the audience in the best way. So she's talking about that. She also is really passionate about artists building their confidence. So if you're an artist who struggles with putting yourself out there, who is sometimes not very confident in themselves, I get it. I've been there too. Patricia is an amazing coach. She's very, she doesn't, I believe it's an Irish accent. To me, it's an accent. Maybe if you're in Ireland, it's not. But she's really cool to listen to. As well as she just has this warmth to her, and kind of like a motherly figure, in the best way possible, like nurturing, right? So that's what I think of when I think of Patricia. Like, she will get you to your confidence peak, not just by mothering and like enabling, but like really drawing out, like, what do you need so that you can step into your best, so that you can step into your most confident, your most vibrant self. That's what I think of when I think of Patricia. And these are the amazing speakers that are going to be speaking today on the summit. So if you haven't got your ticket yet, definitely put summit in the chat. I'll get that to you. Tomorrow, we've got an amazing lineup as well. We've got Chris Bradley talking about how to produce like a boss. And here's the thing about Chris. Uh, she is not a technical person. She's not an engineer. She's not techie. She's very relatable, and I really relate with her personally, because the way that she describes your your production utilization, basically how to monetize with your production skills, is very down to earth. It's like very easy. It's simple. She has her simple method that she walks through. I did my interview with her yesterday, and she was just so down to earth and so easy to understand. I can't speak enough about Chris, because not only is she 6 and 7 figure music, from her music and her coaching, but she also is just an amazing singer-songwriter. She's also a legit musician. So definitely tune in tomorrow for Chris Bradley's interview. Then we've got Laura Chapman talking about how she keeps longevity in her career, how she keeps her voice long. Even she had a vocal injury, and she recovered from a vocal injury. So if you want longevity in your vocal career, if you want strength in your vocals, if you find yourself losing your voice, she's the one to listen to. Then we've got Lee talking about how he went from hip hop artist who was struggling to pay for beats to his own producer in his own authentic way. What I love about Lee is he there's no BS. Like, he tells it how it is. He does, he tells you the truth, and he also gets artists going quickly. Like, you don't have to wait a long time to start profiting from your production skills. So that's what I love about Lee. Then we've got O'Neill Dennis talking about how to create collaborations, community, sponsorships in the right way, in a way that's not transactional but relational. And he runs the UK Billboard gospel charts, as well as A Step Forward. So he is the person to talk to when it comes to building community in the right way, in a way that is a lasting brand. He is the person. And then we've got Sharon Leah talking about how to visually brand yourself with graphic design. She is a graphic designer as well as an artist. So, and if you look up her page, oh my gosh, her visuals are so amazing. She has a new album coming out called Expanse, and it is like a sci-fi odyssey of beautiful visuals. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. So go check out her page. She's talking about how she brands every project visually through graphic design. Then we've got Flamius talking about how to songwrite, how to create music theory, create songs with music theory, but in a fun way, and also paying attention to your creativity, your creative intuition. Like, how do you use music theory in a way that is profitable for your songs? And then lastly, we've got Phoenix Band talking about how they crowdfunded 5K in 30 days. Phoenix Band is amazing. They're full of joy. They're full of life. I help them create that goal for themselves, and then they hit it over and above beyond. The last 3 days, they created 3K. So they are amazing, and they truly are creating their EP now because of that crowdfund. They're moving and shaking. They're full-time giggers, and they know what they're talking about when it comes to being in the music industry. So all of these people are going to be speaking either today or tomorrow, and we have a Q&A on Thursday morning. So definitely be sure to tune in on Thursday morning if you're a part of the VIP membership. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the VIP membership. So the event is completely free. It's up to you, to put your email in and just receive the emails. You can also receive the VIP access, which means lifetime access to these interviews. I know you're busy. I know a lot of artists may not have time this week to listen. That's okay. You can join the VIP membership, and you can listen to these anytime you want. You can have access to these free gifts anytime you want, as well as bonuses from all our speakers, like courses and books, as well as a Q&A session with our speakers on Thursday. And that is happening at 10 a.m. PST. So if that's something you want, great, jump into VIP. But I actually added another bonus to it. I actually added something onto it, and it is my 2-day event that I usually charge $9.97 for, but I'm actually including it in the VIP membership. This is my How to Crowdfund 5K in 30 Days 2-day event. And again, I usually charge about $1,000 for it, but I am giving it to all VIP members of this summit. And I believe the VIP was 37 yesterday. It went up to 67 today. And it is still not too late because I will be charging more as the month goes on. So this is your chance to get that 2-day event included in your VIP membership, along with all the other things from the speakers. This event, right now, from this event that I did, Phoenix Band created their 5K in 30 days. From this event that I did, I have 2 people creating their 5K in 30 days right now. So this event will rocket launch you into your crowdfund if that's something that you're thinking about doing. All right, guys, if you don't have access to this free summit, definitely put summit in the chat. Hey, Chris Drumworks, welcome, welcome. So if you have any questions for me, definitely feel free to put it in the chat. Put summit in the chat if you want access to the free speakers that we have today, your free ticket. And I will see you guys in VIP on Thursday.